Hi, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Bryony and a member of Emmanuel Church. I've been asked to give a thought for the day for you, particularly around the workplace, and hopefully it's beneficial to some of you. And yeah, I was kind of thinking about what to sort of talk about when I wanted to give my thought for the day, and actually, it really sort of struck me yesterday. I was fortunate enough, I met up with some friends from uni, and we had a socially distant picnic. And we were kind of just discussing about our own experience of lockdown, and it kind of just struck me how different people's experiences of lockdown have been. Um, I think for me, I'm in a really fortunate position where, whilst my life feels very different to how it felt sort of 6 months ago, I'm working from home. I'm still secure in my job, and I'm very much kind of set up to be able to do my job as much as possible from home and it not feel too different. However, I'm really aware that some people haven't had that experience. People have lost loved ones because of the COVID. They've weddings have been impacted. Some people are out of work. Some people have carried on going to work, but put themselves in much more precarious positions than I've ever had to be. And I think for me, as in the latest weeks, we've talked about going back into the office and how potentially that could look like. It really struck me that as God's people, we're really called to kind of have that compassion of the fact that people are feeling very different about the current situation. And whilst there may be people really eager to get back into the office, there may be some people who actually that really sparks a lot of anxiety for them. And I was really struck by this verse in Colossians, which says, it's Colossians 3:12 to 13, and it says, "Since God chose you to be the holy people he loves, you must clothe yourselves with tender hearted mercy, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Make allowance for each other's faults, and forgive anyone who offends you. Remember, the Lord forgave you, so you must forgive others." And for me, especially as I go into the next week and as the company kind of looks at what that approach to work and the change could be, I think I need to remember how different people's experiences have been, and have that kind of, yeah, that compassion that God calls us to have for people. And when other people have been looking after their children while in lockdown and actually are working all hours of the day just to be able to look after their kids as well, that is going to have an impact on their work. And we're called to have patience with people if people are not replying as fast as maybe they would usually do, or things like that. Or some people may not want to come back into the office immediately because they have that fear of getting the virus. Like, that's okay, and we can be that light in our workplace, and kind of shine God into that place, and that's okay when other people may not understand that. So hopefully that struck a chord with you, or just helped. And yeah, that's my thought for the day. So hope you have a good rest of the day.